Hello, volunteers, and thank you so much for volunteering Sunday, July 11th for our trail trials. We have two shifts from 7:30 to 11:30 and 11:30 to 3:30. Everyone will be broken up into groups of 2 people, and we will have one person that will be the judge and another person that will be the timer. Things to remember to bring with you on Sunday is sunscreen, some bug spray, good, your chairs for sitting, and don't forget a hat because it could be a sunny day, maybe. So we're going to have Lindsay go ahead, and after everyone checks in at the South Barn, and I will have a cooler of water for everybody, you're going to make your way over to an obstacle which we will give you on Sunday. We're going to use one of our obstacles today to do a quick preview, but first we're going to go over the paperwork that each person or team will be sharing and working with. Go ahead, Lindsay.
So on each clipboard, the judge and timer will have a clipboard. I'll have instructions written down for each of you. The judge will welcome each group by introducing themselves as well as the obstacle. The judge will also ask what division the group is in, and then they will read the description of the division. We have 2 divisions, Trail Boss or Greenhorn. If the group has riders in both divisions, read off the Trail Boss first, have those riders go, and then read off the description for Greenhorn and have those riders go. Ask which rider would like to go first and record their number. I'll just skip ahead to our score sheet here. So we have our obstacle number and then our rider number, what division they're riding in, and then these are the points that'll be deducted. I'm going to go back to that in a minute and go over that. Woo! So once we get the first rider, we record their number. We ask if they're ready to go. When they say yes, it is the timer's responsibility to say start. We want to make sure that timer is ready. When the timer says start, they will start their stopwatch. On each score sheet, there's a, not on each score sheet. On each obstacle, there's a time limit, okay? So each person, each station will have what their obstacle is, and a time limit will be filled in. So the timer will then stop the time and say stop as soon as that time limit has been hit. If the obstacle was not completed within that time limit, it is a 0. A runner will come around and pick up score sheets throughout the day, and I have my personal cell phone, which will be on me all day, that you can call me or text me with any questions throughout the day. I'll be running around to all stations, making sure everybody knows what's going on and that everything's running smoothly. Please take note of any special rider or horse combos you think deserve a special award. This may be someone who sticks out for being the most polite, the kindest to their horse, most enthusiastic, best coaching to their team, things like that. You can just write their number down and you'll hand this sheet in before you leave. So we'll go on to the second sheet that'll be on your clipboard. You'll have your obstacle, and then you'll have a description under Trail Boss or Greenhorn that you will read exactly as printed to each group. We don't want to deviate from this so that every single rider has the same information given. This is how we keep things very fair, is that the instructions are the same to every rider. And then your score sheet. You will have your obstacle number at the top of your score sheet, rider, division they're riding in, and then avoidance, gate change, refusal, or obstacle specific point reduction. There's going to be a key on the back of your score sheet. Every rider starts with 10 points and then we deduct from 10. So -1 every time a horse avoids an obstacle by backing or sidestepping away from the obstacle. -1 every time the horse does not move forward when the rider asks. So if the rider's kicking that horse and the horse is not going towards the obstacle, that's -1. -2 every time the horse's gait unintentionally changes. The horse starts trotting around the obstacle, jumping up and down in the air. That's -2. -3 for each refusal. So a refusal is when a rider must leave the obstacle and reapproach. So if the horse approaches the obstacle and then the rider has to turn them and circle all the way and reapproach, that's -3. And then we give up to 3 refusals and then they're asked to be done. So there is immediate dismissal of an obstacle if the horse is dangerous. Kicking, bucking, rearing, a little hop away from it is not dangerous. So we're talking big bucks, big rears, horses. You know, if you're getting nervous about where your position is, then it might be a little dangerous and we're going to ask them to be done with the obstacle. If a rider is using excessive force, so that is a rider hitting a horse with a crop more than 2 times behind the leg is excessive force and they are done with that obstacle. And then if a horse has blatantly refused the obstacle more than 3 times, they're asked to be removed. So all of this again is on a key on the back of your score sheet so you can refer to it the whole time. Okay, we're going to go ahead and next give an example of one of the obstacles.